Good afternoon, everybody. And today we're going to be doing the very first live edition of Paranormal Question of the Day. Coming up next. All right, everybody. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday, and hopefully the workday is going pretty smooth and flow. So, like I said, today we're going to be doing Paranormal Question of the Day. And let me get myself situated here. All right. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Darren Buss. I do the Paranormal Question of the Day on the MGS YouTube channel, and also I'm I should say, I own Midwest Ghost Seekers out of Oshkosh, Wisconsin. And so today's question is, I don't know, it can be a tough one. Tough one for you to kind of really decipher, maybe if you really are up to doing something like this. So here is the question. And the question is, hello, welcome to the cast. So today's question is, if a situation arises while you're on a paranormal investigation and somebody needs a quick exorcism done, and there is no priest around, do you think you could actually pull one off? Personally, me, I don't think I could. I think you need a lot more training, a lot more studying on um, as to how they work. Um, sure, you probably have to bring at some point a Bible, which has certain passages in it that you have to go through. So, but me, I don't think that I could ever do one. So, got one guest here, and thank you for joining me today. And for you, what do you think? Do you think you would be able to do a exorcism if it needed during an investigation? Can't wait for people to fill in. I'm happy to have one guest. So, but other than that, that is the paranormal question of the day. This is a first trial run doing this live and just kind of see what kind of audience I get. And if you guys enjoyed these short little questions that I like to do during the day, I'm sure it raises some eyebrows as to, uh, what you think. And it matters to me what you think of these questions because I want to have a conversation with you guys and really get to know what you like and what you don't like about these questions. So, um, all right. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. She she says no, that I would not want to do that, and you're right. I think we should leave that up to uh, the demonologist to come along with you on a paranormal investigation, depending on where the location is, and if things are pretty nasty. And that's where I lead. I mean, I think it'd be awfully difficult, even if someone's possessed at some point. I mean, there's three different stages of possession, and it all depends on what stage they're at and how far they are into it, in my opinion. Um, so, just gonna check a couple things here real quick, and see if there's anybody else in the chat. Okay. Just gotta check all these resources because I don't know. I got three things going at one time, and this is, like I said, this is something new for me, and Usually, I have somebody that pulls up the questions and explains what's going on and stuff like that. So, from that, I hope that you guys enjoy these, and I'll be trying to do about maybe 2, 3 a week. It all depends. I think I'll probably pull someone else in with me on some of these and just kind of get their thoughts and their opinions along with everybody else. Yeah, and I agree with that. I agree with that with the discussions and stuff. I mean, you can only do so much when you're in an investigation because, like I said, it entitles a lot of uh, different ways of doing it, a lot of specific wording and stuff. And hello, how are you doing today? Welcome to the show. Hello. So, like I said, today the question is the paranormal question of the day is: if you were an investigation and something should go awry, and someone would need a exorcism done, do you think you could possibly do it without a priest being there? So, uh, see what you guys have to say. Hello. Nice. So, what are you guys' thoughts and opinions on this question today? Is this somewhat interesting, or is this kind of way out in left field? Like, why are you even talking about this sort of thing when you're not even a priest or a Lutheran pastor that can do so? That's just me. That's just the way how my brain thinks, and I like to pull a lot of questions that sometimes I think people are afraid to talk about, and you know, I like to put people on the spot. And if I'm moving forward, I'm just trying to read the screen because I don't have glasses and the marking is small. Okay. So experience, yeah. I understand intention and all that and how that all would work out. Yeah. I mean, it's that's just me. You know, I I wouldn't want to do it. I That would to me carry a heavy burden. If something should go wrong and um, the person would end up in a worse off situation than they already are, then you're really stuck because you have no idea what to do then, and who's actually around to call on them to come and help you out. Yeah, I mean that depends. I mean, for me, I don't know nothing about what goes into it unless you watched dual demonology and they talk into it and all that stuff that they go into and if you're really good at comfortable doing it then and don't really need a priest, I mean that's up to you. No, I have not. I have just kind of, I've seen things done, as far as like some home video I've seen. I've seen some during, the movies obviously are different portrayals what to do in real life. So, but I've seen a lot of documentaries on how what people go through and stuff, and it's not a fun thing. I mean, there's some people that have to have multiple exorcisms done, and I think it's just something. It all depends if you can get rid of it, and sometimes you just aren't able to, and they last forever and ever to have done. Right, right. I agree. Yeah, yeah, they are very dangerous. Absolutely, because you just don't know. There's so many different ways on how to do one, and it's. And I understand this is not a very popular question here. It draws a lot of concern as to why would you even want to attempt to do one. Um, but that's like I said before, this is just the questions I have, and your answers are all valid in here, and I extremely very important. So I'm glad you guys are here in chat. And like I said, if I move a little bit forward, it's just so I can be able to read what's on the board here because, like I said, it's a little bit smaller on my end. So right, right, I hear you. No, I have not. I have not been to the Gettysburg Bash. That's one of those things I'm interested in going. It's just a little far out east from me, so the funds have got to be there to travel that far. But I know quite a few people that live out there and tell me it's a wonderful time, and there's just a lot of things to do out there. Yeah, yeah, I hear you. I understand what you're saying there. I mean, yeah, you want somebody experienced. You want somebody to know what's going on, and if they're worthy to do one. And I totally get it. Totally get it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely, yeah. Your faith has to be very strong with God in order to do uh, an exorcism, and in order for them to work the way you want them to work and have some impact and to help that individual. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, they are. Absolutely. There's tons of great people out there to do that. Me, I've seen uh or I've talked to dual demonology through podcasts and stuff like that to pick their brains a little bit and see how they go about their investigations and when they do the exorcisms when they're warranted. And they have a lot of great things to say. So if you have the time in the day to follow up on some of their discussions, please go do so. I mean, you will learn a lot from these guys and lady. Sorry, there's a lady involved as well. Um, you know, I don't know. I think maybe it'd be interesting to see what it'd be like in person, just to see how far the measures go. And if you're even allowed in the room as it's going on. I mean, I don't know if they might just kick you out at that point, but um, I'm sure it could be quite scary. And I don't know. I'm sure I would be open to see one in person at one point, just to see what it's like. Oh wow, yeah. Well, I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, you've been through several scenarios with it, scenarios. I'm sorry, and like I said, there's different variations on how to go about one. I know that much, but for me, like I said, this is just a random question that's in my paranormal question of the day list, and I'm ecstatic right now today just to have people in chat and uh, getting your feedback. This is fantastic. Thank you guys for joining me today. I you know I don't know if there's a very high percentage of exorcisms even being done anymore. Um, it all depends, I guess. If it's the situation is really dire and somebody really needs one done, I guess that's when they do it. I know that the Vatican has to approve of them, unless it's a real uh, absolute must do it. But I don't know. I would say maybe 10% at most. It all depends on how it is in other countries. There's a lot of things that go on in other countries that we don't know of, and they might have more being done there. So the percentage could be quite higher in other countries. But in the United States here, I think it's a pretty low number. I would say 10% or under. Um, far as demons go, um, and like I said, this is just me. I think there are demons out there, yes, but I think they're to a certain extent. I think demons have better things to do than to mess with us, unless we're intentionally wanting to mess with them. So far as that goes, I mean, that's about as far as I'm going to go with demons. Because lately nowadays, the paranormal stuff, everybody likes to jump to the demon bandwagon, and I just think that that's just, you can't really take it that much that like that. I don't know. I know a pagan, and next time I do something like this, I'll bring her on. You can hear it from her words and not mine. Thank you. It is interesting. This is an interesting topic. Yes, I believe so. You have to have evaluations, make sure that they really have nothing else going on, as far as the physical and mental side of things, and just to make sure it's legit. If they, like I said, the Vatican has to approve most of them, I believe, unless it's in dire needs. So yes, you are right about that. I can understand that. I mean, not one person can do it by themselves. I'm sure they can fall into some trouble doing so, and could be very hard on them. Absolutely. And I can understand why they wouldn't like doing it. I mean, getting back to his other fellow's answer here, going to see a physicians and stuff like that, and make sure that they're actually uh, need one. They have to go through a lot of things to just to be approved. So, and I can understand why the Catholic Church doesn't really want to pull them out, because it's just I'm sure it's hard on the church, and um, people look at that in a bad light, and and far as I know, I mean, people in the Catholic Church may not even know that they even still do them. So, um, but yes, I understand that. Oh, there you go. So, I think today was a very good discussion, um, and wow, actually going on a lot longer, a lot longer than I thought it would. Like I said, you guys been fantastic today. I love the way you guys just chimed in your answers. And it is a very tough subject, for sure. Very knowledgeable. Very knowledgeable. Yep. Yep. I agree. Yes, very, very interesting viewpoints on here, and um, that's for me. I mean, that's about as far as I can go with the subject. I mean, I can answer as much as I can of what I know. Really, kind of digging into these things is it takes a little bit longer for me to, find more stuff about it. But yes, very interesting. Thank you. I appreciate it. This, like I said, I'm going to try and do this about 2, 3 times a week with a different question each time. Um, and sometimes if I don't get to it, um, if something were to come up, then I'll just put it on YouTube and on the MGS Paranormal YouTube channel, and you guys can answer and leave your comments there too. Because, like I said, I look at that, I look at these, um, and it's very important. Like I said, it's very important to get it out there. People need to know some of this stuff, and your feedback is fantastic. So, well, with this, like I said, thank you for the great turnout. And till then, I will see you guys Wednesday. And you guys have a fantastic Monday. And look forward for the next question. I think you might be curious in that as well. So thank you for the support today. And right, right. I think I've heard of him before. Um, I think he has a show on Facebook as well. So, so with that, I'll leave you with this here for the last answer and comment. And for those of you who want to check this guy out, go ahead and check him out. I think he's a very cool guy. I think he knows a lot about his stuff, what he's talking about, and contact him for some good information too as well. So with that, everybody, I thank you. Oh, okay, okay. There you go. He's been on his show and stuff. So, um, like I said, contact this guy in Facebook, and I'm sure he'll be happy to answer you some more of the questions that you might have about the exorcisms and stuff like that. So, anyways, I gotta run, guys. I gotta get ready to go get my kids from school. This is the 2 o'clock time is what I'm gonna try and do more. And if doesn't work out and you want me to go at a different time, please let me know. Leave it down on the comments below, or message me at MGS Paranormal. Um, can message me on Darren Bus on the messenger as well. And yeah, let Paranormal Brew how you like the show, and if you want to see more of it. So I bid you guys adieu. Have a great day.